Hello there, citizens of the Reject Nation. How are you feeling today? We are going to continue the Cornetto Trilogy, and that is, of course, with Hot Fuzz, baby! Shaun of the Dead. I'm still thinking about that movie. I love the experience of that so much. I'm excited to watch Hot Fuzz. Excited we're doing this together. Aaron, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling alive. I've learned recently that Coinstar is a freaking scam that charged 12% of all the coins you put in there. Why am I counting coins? Don't worry about that. But you know, we're learning and we're counting them ourselves and we're taking them to the bank. But I'm feeling good, feeling energized, feeling educated. Greg, how you doing today?
I'm feeling good right now. I appreciate you asking. It's been a kind of a curveball day, but hey, you can't really complain when you're about to watch Hot Fuzz and just do a reaction commentary. Come on, it's gonna be a blast.
Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, reminder, this is a comedy movie and we upload our comedy and romance reactions every Saturday. There's a genre schedule. You pick up on it over time. Just pay attention to the metadata. And with that in mind, too, I want to say thank you to our Patron. Over there, you get the full-length reaction watch-along. That's where you sync up with your own copy. We have purchased this off of Prime Video, so you can purchase or rent it as well, sync up with us. Or if you already own it, you can sync up with us. Perfect! So thank you, Super Sexies. We also cover several things over there exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. Another beautiful thing is that if you're a patron, you get a discount at rejectnationshop.com. Make all the designs in-house, and any shirt you want to buy or cup, sweater, whatever, is an amazing way to support the whole cast and crew here. Thank you guys so much. Reject Nation, so much about this year has been about getting my health on track, both physically and nutritionally. I'm proud to say that with a diet that I began at the end of January, I am now down about 42 pounds. Some of you have noticed, thank you very much. And yes, it has taken a lot of discipline and a lot of meticulous focus and planning. I am vegetarian. I am allergic to dairy. So I am constantly hunting for clean options that also taste good. And I'm always looking for variety. That is so important. So ordering groceries online isn't just about convenience. It's about control. And that's where, and they are pretty freaking awesome, Thrive Market comes in. It's an online membership-based grocery store that delivers healthy, sustainable groceries right to your door with savings on every order. Some of my new staples, the Quantum Energy Squares. They're clean protein bars with caffeine. I love me some sparkling water, so I got the Waterloo Peach Sparkling. Tasty as expected. Never heard of them until Thrive. The BTR Superfoods bar. Constant lookout for new bars, and they do taste yummy. And a good low-calorie crunch, the Hip Peas Chickpeas Puffs. And I found a dairy-free oat milk that actually tastes pretty good, the Elmhurst. Shopping there is really easy. You can filter by high protein, vegan, low sugar, dairy-free, and they cut out over 1,000 questionable ingredients. This way you're not second-guessing every label. Something that makes it really convenient, the Buy It Again button. This way I can instantly reorder my favorites, makes it an easy part of the weekly routine. And for every paid annual membership, they donate one to a family in need, which makes me feel even better about supporting them. So you can click the link in the description box or go to thrivemarket.com/realrejects to get 30% off your first order and a free gift when you join Thrive Market today. Once again, that's thrivemarket.com/realrejects to get 30% off plus a free gift. Thank you, Thrive Market, for enhancing and bringing variety to my current lifestyle. Thank you. Aaron, you ready to do this?
Let's rock.
Let's go. That's a pretty badass shot.
Yeah, just see a silhouette against the sun. Just a long ass shot. Nice.
Police Constable Nicholas
Cool.
Angel graduated Canterbury University in 1993 with a double first in politics and sociology. Attended Hendon College of Police Training. Displayed great aptitude in field exercises,
Damn, this is like The Departed.
notably urban pacification and riot control.
They got more money.
Academically excelled in theoretical coursework and final year examinations.
Beautiful transitions.
Proceeded to improve skill base with courses in
I think he's reading off his resume.
He's the best cop.
and advanced cycling.
It's total opposite of Shaun.
Received a bravery award for efforts in the resolution of Operation Crackdown.
Damn, it was like a Michael Bay movie.
Sustained 3 injuries in the line of duty, most recently in December, when wounded by a man dressed as Father Christmas.
Hello, Nicholas.
Yeah.
We're making you sergeant.
I see.
In Sandford, Gloucestershire.
In where,
What?
sorry?
In Sandford, Gloucestershire.
In the
dangerous
country?
Yes. Lovely.
Isn't there a sergeant's position here in London?
No.
Can I remain here as a PC?
No.
Do I have any choice in this?
No.
They do not like you.
Well, you've always wanted to transfer to the country.
In 20 years or so, yes.
Well done, you.
Retire.
I don't remember telling you that.
Yes, you did. You said, I'd love to settle down in the country sometime.
I'd like to talk to the inspector.
You can speak to the inspector, but I can promise you he will tell you exactly the same thing as I.
So smug.
How's Janine?
We're no longer together, sir.
Then where
End
are
of
you
the
living?
job.
He's staying in the section house, sir. With the recruits. Yes, he's living out of cardboard boxes.
Well, then you're packed already.
I don't really know what to say.
Why are they pushing him out?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
He's too efficient.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to...
You want to
Deception
take
of
this
the
high?
smile.
Yes, I do.
Disrespectful of the smile.
You want me to get the chief inspector to come
Yes.
all the way down here?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Kenneth!
Oh, crew.
Hello.
Hey, Bill
Zach.
Nye. Get all the cameos out of the way.
You've been making us all look bad.
I'm sorry, sir.
Of course, we all appreciate your efforts, but you've
He's
been
too
rather
good.
letting us side down.
It's all about being a team players.
You can't be the sheriff of London.
It's like if Coy was a cop.
You'll put us all out of a job.
There's one thing you haven't taken into account, and that's what the team is going to make of this.
They're ready for you.
Oh, they want to get rid of his ass.
They hate you.
Why? Oh, that's
Poor
too
guy.
bad. It's a big task. You got to make him extremely believable from people coming in from Shaun of the Dead, and right away, very believable.
Janine, it's me.
I know, I'm at work.
I know. I'm outside.
What's the situation?
It's great.
Nicholas, what do you want?
Well, I have something important to tell you, and I just want to do it over the phone.
In the same framing as before.
Janine, I've been transferred. I'm moving away for a while.
Oh, not Janine.
Janine, I've been transferred. I'm moving away for a while.
I know, Bob told me.
They're doing all the cop movie tropes.
You were already married to the force, weren't you?
We're actually supposed to call it the service now.
It's only ever about the job. It's all you care about.
Yeah. Man married to his work.
That's not true.
No, you're right. You do have that rubber plant.
It's a Japanese piece, Lily.
You just can't switch off, Nicholas. And until you find a person you care about more than your job,
Yeah,
you never
man
will.
married to-
Who is this?
Actually, there's something I need to tell you.
That's a poignant line.
You're seeing someone else.
Yes, how did you...
Is it Bob?
Does Bob look like the kind of person I'd go out with?
Poor Bob.
They all look the same. It's funny.
I see.
Oh, Nicholas.
You do realize that window is broken from the inside.
You can't turn off. You want people to do their job and empower them.
Nicholas, Frank again. One other thing about your copy, it's not ready.
Feels like inspired by 90s action movies.
I can totally see that.
What jarring editing.
It's a man staple.
I thought I'd recall more about this, but none of this feels familiar.
Yeah.
I keep finding myself saying that. Jurassic Park was like the only one.
You must be Sergeant Angel.
Yes, I am.
I'm Joyce Cooper. I trust you had a pleasant trip. Fascist.
I beg your pardon.
System of government characterized by extreme dictatorship. 7 across.
Oh, I see. It's fascism.
That's
I beg your pardon.
Evil old woman considered frightful or ugly. 12 down.
Oh,
Oh.
some of the jokes feel a little bit more sketch comedy heightened. You know, I think as a comparison to Shaun of the Dead, but starting now, not comparing to Shaun of the Dead.
Pint of lager, please, Mary.
Meeting in a bar.
I'm Nicholas Angel.
I'm Roy Porter. This is my wife, Mary.
Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Could I borrow your newspaper?
It's not ours left.
Mystery surrounding what?
Pint of lager, please, Mary.
Also feels a bit Agatha Christie in the approach, like a crime mystery's afoot.
Definitely get the sense that there's something underneath. Something's not necessarily right.
What are you piecing together, man?
We're also
They look
piecing
like kids.
We're also just seeing his hypervigilance as a guy who is, hyper efficient as a police officer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So they flash on the braces.
When's your birthday?
22nd of February.
What year?
Every year.
Get out.
Hey,
When's your birthday?
8th of May, 1969.
You're 37.
Yeah.
Get out. When's your birthday? Out.
Ouch.
Who would appear a number of your patrons are underage.
If they're in here, it stops them getting into trouble out there. Yeah, the way we see it, it's all for the greater good.
The greater good.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of justifications for the greater good.
Another cranberry juice?
I'm fine, thank you.
So blind to other people. He's lacks emotional connection with people. True empathetic understanding. But damn, is he good at his job.
I hope you're not planning on driving that.
No.
Even the way Simon Pegg carries himself, that's really helping out a lot, too. It's really impressive that we're able to completely see a different guy right away.
Yeah, even for the way he talks is a bit different.
Nice front row. That was really it.
Right. I'm taking you to the station. Where is it?
What?
Gross.
He smiled.
Dude, you're going to end up arresting this whole town.
Nicholas Angel.
Everything has a sound effect.
You really want to process all this lot?
My pen's running out. Not a problem.
He's got 2 pens.
Man, always
Damn,
prepared.
look at this shot. This is like a Tony Scott action movie. Man, Edgar Wright's ability to emulate genre is phenomenal.
But him utilizing badass things for mundane, simple things is also what adds to the comedy.
He even goes running with a... I feel like that shirt is like so specific to his character.
Lock me up. I'm sorry? I'm a slasher.
T-Doll.
You're a what?
I remembered he was in
The slasher of prices.
Just kidding.
I'm Simon Skinner. I run the local supermarché. Drop in and see me sometime. My discount's a criminal. He's gone. Oh my God. Who's gone?
Why are you dressed like a police officer? Because I am one?
Frank Butterman. So you've already met my boy.
Nepotism.
Sandford is the safest village in the country. There's a reason we accommodate a few of the younglings at the pub. The greater good. Precisely.
Solid hint at some big town secrecy. It's cool. The town rides a line between unambitious to a massive secret.
Riot room evidence.
Oh, this room must be the shit.
Now,
0 evidence.
A little too clean.
how about a trip to the Andes? Detective Sergeant Wainwright and Detective Constable Cartwright. I expect you're wondering why we call them the Andes.
They're both called Andrew.
Also, because talking to them is an uphill struggle, isn't it, Dad?
I feel like all these are giant clues that we have to pay attention to.
And this is
Like how his head was
Doris
framing against all that.
Thatcher.
Oh my God, she's in this movie.
Olivia Colman.
I could have given you the tour. I've been around the station a few times.
What's upstairs?
NWA.
This is Tom Weaver.
You'll find that we run a very tight ship here. From this command center.
Foreshadowing.
Massive surveillance.
12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. If we don't come down hard on these clowns, we are going to be up to our balls in juggling. We'll get it right.
He has the authority language that Nicholas would probably respond to if they were in a bigger city.
Last night's incident will require something rather more serious.
Good.
Like what?
We won't be short of Junkie Monkey for the next month.
He's so confused.
This really sounds like a punishment for him, man.
Oh, it's definitely a punishment for him.
Well, your choice to come down here and tell me how to do my job. Our jobs. You see, boys, you know better.
Got a mustache.
I'm here. You seen a lot of action, Sergeant Angel?
I've experienced my fair share, yes.
Did you cook any fools?
Cook any fools?
Cook any fools.
He shot a crackhead with a Kalashnikov.
Whoa. Oh, you got fans.
What
I think the Andy's so intense.
It was the single most painful experience of my life.
What was the second most painful?
You ever fired a gun whilst in high-speed pursuit?
No.
Oh, man. I relate so much with the Nick Frost characters.
You seen Die Hard, dude?
No.
Yes.
Bad Boys 2?
No.
You reckon?
Yep.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 2?
I didn't do that one. That was Andrew and Terry.
My bad.
Simon Skinner, I believe you've met.
Oh, we're already firm friends.
God, he has such good presence every time.
He's awesome.
Devilish fun.
I think of Doom Patrol when I see him, and not James Bond.
Perhaps you might like to join us for a shoot one day.
Well, I haven't held a firearm for over 2 years, Mr. Reaper. I'd kind of like to keep it that way.
Oh, really? You're that action hero.
I'm open to the concept of religion. I'm just not entirely convinced by it.
You're an agnostic.
I think I have a cream for that.
Well, all that remains is to welcome you to the weekly meeting of the Neighborhood Watch Alliance.
Or, like, I love how mundane it's deceptively feeling, but you can feel like some type of larger order.
Yeah, something sinister. It's like an Illuminati table.
I refer, of course, to the extremely irritating living statue.
The irritating living statue.
Damn that statue.
Give the little blonde kid your hat.
I'd rather not.
Oh, wave your hat and stick about.
No.
Righty ho ho.
So uptight.
Oh, can I have your autograph, please?
For the breakfast.
P.I. Staker. Right. Piss taker. Come on! Yes, Mr. Staker. Can you describe it to me?
It's like 2 foot tall.
Stephen Merchant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Derek's fun.
It's a swan.
Cornetto.
Ask yourself, why has he got his
Always searching for danger.
He's fuck ugly. Or he doesn't want you to see his face. Because he's fuck ugly.
Yeah, but Nicholas is actually cool.
Real name Michael Armstrong. Dan says he's got a child's mind. He lives up Summer Street with his mum and his sister.
And are they as big as he is?
Ooh,
His sister.
The mum and the sister. Same person.
Oh.
They just have such great chemistry, no matter what characters are.
Angel to the manager's office.
The sound design is such a character in this film. It's a big part of what it really does help sell the percolating crime that's coming.
Michael!
Yarp.
Child vomit aisle 6, Mobitel. All too many have defected to the big mega-mart in Buford Abbey. May their heads be struck from their shoulders for such digital loyalty.
So sinister.
Love how he used body language that struck from their shoulders.
Well, maybe I'm not the one you should be keeping an eye on.
That's the fridge magnet.
Actually, I wasn't talking about him.
Oh?
I was talking about him.
Oh, he's straight up stealing.
Yeah, the guy you saw on the street.
Yeah.
Called it out.
Good detail
Dang.
to come around.
Real fast with it.
This is what he needs, though.
Super Cop.
Oh, yeah. I love this movie.
Ever seen it?
Police Story 3. It's got the T-1000 run going. Oh.
Channeling this Tom Cruise.
I damn get a statue.
Like the statue knows something.
Yo, man, he got some stunt training for this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's selling this. That's physically demanding. He's running more in this than he does in any of the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, that's true. That's so funny.
You mothers.
Oh, it's a great subversion.
Through the gardens.
That's awesome.
What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. You actually did it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Now that is a great Easter egg.
Great reference.
But it's cool because it works even if you didn't see Shaun of the Dead.
Right.
Hey, give me that.
So cartoony. It's great.
Do you know this man? Yeah, he's Auntie Jackie's sister's brother's boy. And it didn't occur to you to mention this before? I couldn't see his face, could I? I'm not made of eyes.
Not made of eyes. I think Simon Pegg's actually like quite believable as an action lead, and that's something I never thought I would say.
He's a phenomenal actor. Super versatile.
Young Peter be given a second chance before he becomes just another crime statistic.
We respond by not taking a single punitive measure.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Skinner feels it would be better not to prosecute an individual that has committed a blatant offence.
I'll make sure everyone gets their just desserts.
Yeah, but you mean that literally?
Have you ever seen Point Break?
No.
I've actually never seen Point Break.
Either way.
I'll put it on the list.
And he goes to shoot Swayze, but he can't because he loves him so much, and he's firing his gun up in the air. And he's like,
Oh, you have seen that shot or
You ever
the
fired your
clip?
gun up in the air and gone, ah?
No, I have not ever fired my gun up in the air and gone, ah.
But you will at some point in this movie.
I just feel like I'm missing out sometimes.
What on earth do you think you're missing out on?
Gunfights, car chases.
It's not all about gunfights and car chases. Fire up the roof.
Speaking of car chases.
That was brilliant.
Brilliant relationship dynamic.
Mr. Blower.
We are staging
admires
a
him.
homage to Romeo and Juliet. I'm a little late for the dress rehearsal.
Yeah, you're so pompous.
Pompous countryside.
You think this is sufficient reason to travel at 48 in a 30 zone?
Well,
To flout.
Look, this is preposterous.
Preposterous.
Stop writing!
Stop.
Look, you're right. I apologize.
There you go.
See what I did there? You hypnotized him. This notebook has saved my skin more times than I care to mention. You should think about using yours more often.
Huh.
I do use mine.
Show me.
Use it for doodles.
Hey, that's kind of impressive.
That's just extraordinary.
You see the one on the other side.
You might want to do something.
What exactly were you thinking?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, this is great. He could teach him how to be a better cop. He could learn about friendship.
Mr. Blower left you tickets for Romeo and Juliet tonight.
No way.
Well, we can't accept gifts from somebody we've
Trying to
officially
be
reviewed,
bought.
so...
Wondered if you wouldn't mind representing us at the Amdrams
Of
tonight.
course.
Wow.
And there's a spare for Danny, too.
Hey!
Why would this be fun?
Just want him off the job so they can do what they're going to do.
To my love.
Oh, wow, this looks so awful.
Poison!
Oh, God. His face, Simon Pegg. That's so funny.
Local Bobby gives thumbs up to teen suicide.
That's just grossly
Dude.
inappropriate.
You will try and spell his name correctly this time, won't you, Timothy?
I feel like they reuse the same sound design per character. Like there's assigned sound designs.
So thrilled you accepted my invitation.
Yeah, we can't accept gifts from someone we've officially rebuked, so...
Congratulations to you and to Mrs. Blower.
This is not my wife. This is Miss Draper.
I'm sure if we bashed your head in,
Oh,
all
Jesus
sorts
Christ.
of secrets would come tumbling out.
Why does he say the most sinister things? He speaks so violently. What a delicious performance.
She was in my year at school, always had a thing for her. She clearly has a thing for older men.
Right on cue.
We just sat through 3 hours of so-called acting, Constable. Their kiss was the only convincing moment in it.
Come on, man.
I too have reason to believe she favours the older gent. How so? Marcus Carter's big brother said he'd her up the duck pond.
Whoa, whoa.
My sincere apologies for earlier.
It's quite all right, Mr. Blower, drive safe.
Oh, great line drop.
Oh, Joyce.
He's so impressive.
He likes it.
Hopefully that's the last we'll see of him.
Oh, God. What the hell?
Actual death. That's cool. You're watching Nicholas slowly lining up. Slowly from a stiff to someone's relaxing his shoulders a bit. Ooh, I love the horror touches.
Oh,
Damn.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
Damn, this is straight up a slasher movie now.
Oh, sheesh kebabs.
I thought it was only action comedy.
Decaffeinated.
Decapitated.
Whoa, God. Oh, that's awful.
Must have hit the sign at some speed. Took the old top off.
Had my top off on this layboy.
It's a setup.
Most likely lost control, left the road there, and then ended up here.
Very good detective work.
What do we reckon? Sergeant Angel?
You might be the perfect cop for this.
Close down the road until the ambulance crew arrives, whereupon we should open a single lane of traffic and ease congestion.
Very good. What he said.
You didn't catch it.
Not a word.
Man, they really wait to, like it's like 40 minutes in, then you get an actual violent moment, like it hits you.
Yeah, I love how
Striking.
patient Edgar Wright is.
There never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Mr. Skinner, do you mind telling me how you know the identity of the persons involved?
News travels fast.
I love struck Romeo. Thing
You think he's a mislead or he's actually like involved?
Hey, why can't we say accident again?
Because accident implies there's nobody to blame.
Oh, that's cool. Great detail.
You want to be a big cop in a small town?
I'm just saying things aren't always as simple as they look.
Well, most times they are.
Blow was clearly having an affair with Eve Draper.
How did you establish that?
3 hours of so-called
God.
dancing last night, and the kiss was the only convincing moment in it.
That's what he said.
I know he's found a mentor.
There were no skid marks. It follows that for 300 yards, both driver and passenger did nothing to prevent their fate.
I wonder if there's any
Old Arthur Webley's been clipping hedgerows that don't belong to him.
Yes, sir.
after a giant crime. The attention to detail on a lot of the cop language is so cool. I wonder if they actually hired a cop to be a consult on this. Hey,
Oh, it's that actor.
the Harry Potter movies.
Yes.
You only chop him down because he couldn't see no more.
That's exactly what it said.
He said an edge is an edge. He only chopped it down because it spoiled his view. What's Reaper moaning about?
You can't go around chopping down other people's hedges without permission.
No.
Trust you have a license for that firearm.
He does for this one.
For this one.
What do you mean by this one?
Oh, they got this music. Oh, I can't believe they're actually using this music.
This is from something?
This the style is from something specific. The style of this was used in a lot of 90s movies.
Oh, okay.
Like Heat, Mortal Kombat even.
This is an extremely dangerous collection.
There's a lot of junk.
It's a load of junk, huh?
What are you doing? Why'd you do that, man?
Y'all gotta run, bro. Oh my god!
The exploding shot. They can do it. They were just teasing us.
It's not live. It looks live. All right.
Guys. Oh, they're going to finally have an evidence room. Man, there must be so much rewatching and studying of the films that this is inspired by before they get to work on any of it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a true love letter to those kind of movies, for sure.
That was quite an impressive haul today, Constable Butterman.
Maybe we should do something to celebrate. Unless you got to water your peace lily.
What exactly did you have in mind?
Like his tattoo.
What can I get you? Pint of lager, please, Roy. And what can I get you that isn't a cranberry juice?
I don't really want to get drunk.
You can get a little drunk.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what.
You're loosey-goosey.
Nah.
A pint of lager, please.
Yeah, Roy.
Yeah, Roy! Nice callback.
Any news from earlier?
It's not your job to investigate this incident, is it?
Is it?
No, it isn't.
Nah, you should be investigating anything.
What made you want to be a policeman?
It all started with my Uncle Derek. He was a sergeant in the Met.
Oh, finally.
Some insight into you.
I wanted to be like Uncle Derek.
He sounds like a good bloke.
Actually, he was arrested for selling drugs to students.
What a cunt.
Yeah. Great delivery.
I had to prove to myself that the law could be proper and righteous and for the good of humankind.
Damn.
I was destined to be a police officer.
Shame.
That's a good why.
How so?
I think you would have made a great Muppet.
Hey, he laughed.
What about you? What made you want to become a police officer?
Dad does it. I think after my mum died, it's what he wanted, you know, keep me close by.
Do you mind if I ask how she died?
Traffic collision.
Really, that seems to happen a lot in these parts.
Never mind. Hey, watch this.
Jeez.
Hey, they're getting drunk.
This two unlikely friends actually feels really believable of how they become friends. And a lot of times in the buddy cop movies, too, there's more bickering. It's pretty cool how they're doing their own thing.
Oh, yeah, two lonely dudes who find something they need in the other. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
I come to know Martin and Eve very well of late. Such a loss.
What say we drink to their demise?
Shouldn't that be drink to their memories?
Of course.
You're so sus, dude.
I must go to the little boy's room.
Oh, he'll be in bits tomorrow.
Dude, every line, brilliant line. I want a shirt of all his lines.
Oh, please.
Yo, homie.
Yeah, you
think
done.
somebody needs to go home.
I'm not that drunk, sir.
Not you, him.
Oh, God.
Dude.
Oh, Jesus.
We did get a little drunk.
A little.
His feet not even on the ground. That's so funny.
A Weekend at Bernie's and him.
How much do I owe you?
20 quid.
And there's your change.
God bless.
Oh dear.
I would not want to be here in the morning.
Man, he just be lurking. Obviously there. Surprised Nicholas Angel keeps missing him, considering he's the most perceptive police officer.
You want to come in for a cup of coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Tea?
No caffeine after midday.
It's like the end of a date.
How about another beer?
Everything's such a logical decision with him.
Oh, God. Oh, damn. Oh, that was a great transition.
Janine used to say I love my Lily more than I loved her.
Is that why you split up? You done it with a plan?
No. It was more about me being obsessed with the job.
That's good though, right?
Becomes unhealthy.
I did miss a few dinners, parties, a birthday or two.
Listen, mate,
Her dad's funeral.
Damn,
man, that's huge.
I like that he's neglectful in a different way that Shaun was, but they still kind of suffer from the same thing.
You just gotta learn to switch off that big old melon of yours.
Their DVD collection.
Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
Yeah, buddy.
Which one do you think I prefer? No, I mean, which one do you want to watch first?
I would start with Point Break. I would love to react to Point Break. I've never seen it. Oh, we should do reactions together, buddy.
Yeah. Beans and bacons. That's the common British thing.
It was a no-holds-barred, adrenaline-fueled thrill ride, but there's no way you could perpetrate that amount of carnage and mayhem and not incur a considerable amount of paperwork.
Not lying.
About to go off.
Whoa.
That
That must be
awesome.
felt throughout the whole town. They are the Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
That's awesome, God.
Mr. Merchant tried to have a little fry up and left the gas on.
Always a way to chalk something up, huh?
We let the fire crews finish their stuff, and then we get forensics in to do a thorough sweep of the house.
What he said.
He looks unsettled.
What's your perfect Sunday? I'll deal with the press, Sergeant.
They are avoiding. Never affected. Never.
The victims knew each other.
Everyone knows everyone around here?
Yeah. You didn't see anything suspicious.
I mean, the suspicious part. The suspicious part is that no one seems to be emotionally affected by any of this.
What's something that took my eye?
Really? What's that?
Sandford's most wanted.
The Swan.
Haven't you got a church fate to look after?
No, I have not. Actually.
Security sound lining up right with that touch. Oh, I love the editing.
Shark!
Oh, shit.
Seen any murderings, Nicholas? Come on, boys, leave Sergeant Angel alone. He's working.
Always working. Always working.
Great, I've got something to show you.
Oh my God, Nicholas. You'd kill this.
This is a rifle range.
You'd be really good at it.
3 cans wins you the squeaky bunny. 5 cans gets you the floppy liar.
Huh.
I thought I made it clear to you how I feel about firearms.
It's not real.
It's only an air
Yeah.
rifle.
Sergeant.
He can't. He's like Dwayne Johnson in The Rundown. Can't use guns.
Oh, that's what the movie's about?
No, it's a part of his character, but it's not about that. Perfect aim, baby.
Dear Lord.
Cool ass editing.
What's amazing?
Oh, come on, man.
Jesus.
Can't believe I shot someone.
He's a doctor, he can deal with it.
I never shot anyone before.
Danny, believe me, it's not something you ever get used to.
I love how they reserve that. You still don't actually see him shoot.
I need to talk to you about George Merchant. Alone. The churchyard, 3 o'clock.
That sounds very, very serious.
Here to announce the winners is the newest addition to the Sandford Police Force.
Service.
Something bad's about to happen. That guy is gonna die.
Simon Skinner.
Of course. See anywhere in sight? Actually in the way? I guess it's a mislead because it'd be too obvious for him, right? They're saying he's in the loo and then they cut to him as death.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. I'm trying to see why the town would be doing any of this shit.
Tim Messenger.
It's an extreme method.
Yeah, time that super well. Just to push it and land on him.
Yeah. Drawing a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holy shit!
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Oh God!
Stand back, stand back. There's been a terrible accident.
Of course.
That was awful.
Oh man, that was actually
brutal.
disturbing.
Yeah, man.
Like no humor at all to that.
Nicholas, what is it?
Sir, I think all these deaths are linked. I think Tim Messenger was murdered.
You have a serial killer. It's 3.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying that this is a crime scene?
Yes, sir, I am.
Very well. Detectives, start interviewing everyone who was at the thing.
He's got short.
Oh wow, they're actually taking the shit serious.
Okay, finally.
It's the midpoint of the story where it seems like the character's getting what he wants.
Nicholas, Danny, you know what to do.
But it's only gonna get worse.
You really think this is murder?
His freaking hat.
He thinks you're talking a load of shit. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, he picked up on that.
I was extremely shocked when I looked at my watch and discovered that I should be in the pub. It's your job, isn't it? Detect! Not everyone's a murdering psychopath.
Still got the sunglasses on in this rain.
Oh, maybe we should go home. Going on, is there?
That's not true, man.
Is anything I've told you in the last 2 weeks sunk into that thick skull of yours?
Oh, come on, man.
There's always something going on, Danny. You won't be an amazing police officer until you understand that. You don't know how to switch off.
His little run.
I feel like Shaun of the Dead was like equally horror and comedy. I actually feel like this movie is more like action thriller first and then comedy second.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had a ton of action yet, but yeah, definitely feel the thriller, the undertone.
I mean, like the opposite genre of the comedy is. Yeah. Hanging garbage, Sandford family. Sandford. Is that the corporation one? The one that that T-Doll was saying?
I'm not sure.
Took over? Is it like small town trying to protect itself from corporate takeover?
Making up.
Well, real bromance.
With a little deliberation, we can figure out what links these deaths. Come on, partner.
Yeah.
Someone from London called for you. Tell him
Can't-
to call him back.
Oh, he might have gotten called back into London.
George Merchant.
Self-made millionaire. Found himself as a property developer, but he had big plans for Sandford.
Right.
More importantly, he was a good friend and client of
Martin Blower.
Okay.
Bad driver. Not necessarily. Cheating on his missus. Most certainly.
Blower's leading lady. Distinctive laugh. True. Favoured older men. Fingered.
Maybe they were all accidents.
Oh.
Oh, come on, man. Don't take the bait.
Well, look sharp. There's been reports of a fire in the station.
What?
Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's his birthday. I didn't even know that.
I was wondering, do you have any Japanese peace lilies?
Of course.
Of course. It's a very specific order.
You going somewhere, Miss Tiller?
I'm moving away.
Why the move, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, George Merchant got dressed and wanted to buy this land.
Right.
I thought I might take them up on it. I haven't really got that much family round here.
Okay. No, backtrack.
Martin Blower got dressed and knew where the new bypass road is going because he was knocking off Eve Draper. This land is very valuable, 10 times.
It is about the land, okay.
So with them having passed on, I decided to sell it on myself to some folks from the city.
Excuse me for just 1 second.
Oh, but say, her last second.
Oh,
wow, that's so aggressive. No, over the top. Wow.
Man. Oh, she was so sweet.
Yeah, sure it was. She said too much. But how did they know? How does he know to come right there?
Everything about his performance is so specific. Even, like the run is very much like T-1000.
Oh.
Blood on the glass there. Damn. How'd he get through that?
You're saying this wasn't an accident?
Just like Tim Messenger?
Yes.
George Merchant?
Yes.
And Eve Draper?
Yes.
Martin Blower?
No, actually.
Really?
Cause he fucking won!
Yeah, accidents
A little
happen all
bit
the time.
suspicious.
What makes you think it was murder?
Cause I was there!
There's a point.
are you?
Oh, God.
Maybe it was our old friend the cactus thief.
Oh, yeah, he was a prickly customer, wasn't he?
I'd be so frustrated, too, trying to deal with them.
You're such a big fan of murder. What the?
Sergeant Angel.
Yes!
What am I going to do with you?
When he arrived in this town, they all welcomed him, and nothing seems suspicious about the welcome. It's really weird.
The M word, Nicholas. Hasn't been a recorded murder in Sandford for 20 years.
Recorded.
And what's more, I know who did it.
They don't want to deal with the paperwork.
It's not him, nah. It's got to be a big mislead.
And to what do I owe this pleasure?
Simon Skinner, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Leslie Tiller.
Whoa.
How? She said to sell on her own shears.
Dude, shut up.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm also arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Tim Messenger on May the 1st, of George Merchant.
How's the whole department there?
Why on earth would I do that, Sergeant? Glad you asked.
Here we go.
My suspicions were first aroused when you appeared at the scene of the Blower Draper death on the outskirts of Sandford, despite the fact that you live and work in the centre of the village.
They did establish that.
When you not only indicated an awareness of the couple's affair, but also inferred that Eve's connections with the council might make her privy to important information.
Got it.
You were already suspicious that George Merchant was buying up a large area of land on the outskirts.
It's good detective work.
It will be a prime location for, say, a retail park. Potential disloyalty from fickle customers. You yourself expressed a wish to behead.
You did.
You used a vehicle removal truck to stage the Blower Draper death.
Oh, great details.
Covering your tracks with a judicial application of bacon and beans.
Such Sherlock Holmes.
Tim Messenger flattered before he could share with me what he told Leslie Tiller that very afternoon, the true value of her land.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Very entertaining, but I rather think you've been watching too many films. My teenage years studying ballet are well known.
Yeah, Sissy Skinner.
What, Gaylord?
Thank you, Andrew.
Now you'll die.
I personally relish the competition of another store. Anything to energize my workforce.
Oh, God. Creepy.
It's a well-known fact that the church roof is in dire need of repair. And isn't it true that 2 of your own employees operate the vehicle remover service for the council?
I mean, they do, but...
These accusations are quite meaningless, Sergeant, unless you can back them up with hard evidence.
I did something conclusive.
Like...
Perhaps a wound you sustained on a piece of broken glass this very evening.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, that blood, too. I caught that blood. That's cool.
How could I possibly be several places
I didn't think they'd make anything of it.
Do feel free to spool through.
That's great.
He had his alibi. He behaved so obviously villainous.
Did you really get me that plan?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did.
It's been impounded as evidence. If we got us do let me water, eh?
If I do indeed now own the land belonging to Leslie, I intend to turn it into a memorial garden.
What you do with your land is of no concern of mine, so...
Hey.
Will you escort the sergeant off the premises when
Simultaneously influencing each other.
She tripped and fell on her own shears.
Don't get beaten down, man. Don't subscribe to the bullshit.
No, we're not catching no killers then.
It's just the one killer, actually.
Ah, it's a Scream situation.
It's just the one killer, actually.
No, we're not catching no killers then.
Does she know there's killers?
Get us back to the station, now!
Then he gets the brain freeze.
It's more than one person.
Come again?
It's more than one killer.
You've come from a city where there's danger around every corner.
You can't convince him this is PTSD. Come on, man.
Sleep. And if you still feel the same in the morning, I give you my word. I'll get right on it.
I don't know. Everyone seems so suspicious. Everyone in this police station outside of Nick Frost.
What's happening? What's going on?
I'm just going to go back to the hotel.
I want to see Simon Pegg do a little bit more versatility with genres now. Like even as Benji in Mission Impossible. Whoa, whoa,
Oh, God. Oh, God, get him.
Yeah, unmask.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
You were right.
He's working for the dude.
Check his leg.
God,
this
damn,
place getting
so
fucking
strong.
thrashed. No, not the monkey.
Hey, Biggin.
Oh, dude, that's the mountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Sergeant Angel's been taken Not gonna get back up again. No. Proceed to the castle.
Oh, snap.
Frank, this shit just got real. Skinner just sent someone to kill me. And now he's gone somewhere. Up to the castle, I think. I'm gonna go off.
You need weapons, man. Oh, shit.
Crap.
Just stay here, okay? And watch him and call your dad.
Watch him. No, you gotta, like, tie him up.
Nicholas, wait.
You might need this.
Thanks, partner.
Gotta write some notes.
I really hope it gets tied up or tied to a radiator or some shit. You gotta, like, do something.
Good dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like, even in Mission Impossible, Simon Pegg doesn't really get to do action, and I would love to see him, like, get an opportunity.
Yeah, he's more the TV guy. Or the tech guy. Flashfield. Oh, God. It is like the Illuminati.
There's, like, a shit ton of them.
You'll all be delighted to hear Sergeant Angel has been taken care of.
Wow.
We will now be able to concentrate on the eradication of our hoodie infestation.
Quite right.
Priorities.
Oh, I beg to differ, Mr. Weaver.
Why would you just pop up like that, man? You're vulnerable.
You need a plan, dog.
You should be ashamed. Calling yourself a community that cares.
Oh, but we do care, Nicholas.
It's all about the greater
Greater good. Of course it is.
The greater good.
The truth is far less complex. Blower's fate was simply the result of his being an appalling actor.
You murdered him for that?
Well, he murdered Bill Shakespeare.
What?
It's a petty reason to kill him.
And George Merchant?
He had an awful house.
What? You guys are fucking psychos.
How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it! People die for no reason,
So
no reason
haunting,
whatsoever.
creepy.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
The chief.
Hello, Nicholas.
Nor.
I was like you once. I believed in the immutable word of the law.
I think that other cop got taken out.
That is until the night Mrs. Butterman was taken from me. You see, no one loves Sandford more than her. She was head of the Women's Institute, chair of the Floral Committee.
Okay.
When they started the Village of the Year contest, some travellers moved into Callahan Park. We lost the title, and Irene lost her mind.
Whoa.
She drove her Datsun Cherry into Sandford Gorge. That moment on, I swore that I would do her proud.
Oh, my God.
And whatever the cost, we would make Sandford great again.
Wow.
The adjudicators arrive tomorrow. We had to get everything ready.
You saying this is all about winning the Best Village Award?
This is the best village, Nicholas.
Oh, damn it.
You are all gonna have to come with me.
I'm afraid it is you who is going to have to come with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
what were you thinking showing up like this?
By yourself. Oh, you back.
What?
Oh.
Damn it.
Well, I swear to God you'll be explaining how Danny tripped over and accidentally cut off his own head.
Come on, Nicholas, you haven't got it in you.
I mean it!
Nah, man.
Shit!
This is so strange.
Whoa. What the hell?
There's no winning this, man. This is not a win.
Gypsy scum, travelers, thieving kids, dog muck.
Oh, jeez.
Just protecting weird traditionalism.
A great big bushy beard.
If we don't come down...
Just kill all your problems away, huh?
Danny!
That really sucks. Oh, well, you put this book there, didn't you?
I think, yeah, he told him to make sure you keep that with him. Sad.
It's like Goodfellas.
Oof.
Ta-da. What are you doing? Saving your skin.
Brought the ketchup thing back. It's smart.
This is murder. It's ketchup. Talking about the others. What others? The others the NWA have murdered. That just said it was his special clubby. I thought it was about wrapping people on the knuckles and sending them on their way.
No, come on, Danny.
Frank! He's appointing himself judge, jury, and executioner. You've got to help me take him down. Can't.
This is Dad. That's hard. How do you...
Take my car. Go back to London. There's nothing you can do.
I love the way this is lit, too.
It's cool, man. Like, Nick Frost is closer to Ed than Simon Pegg is closer
to Shaun.
Yeah, I like how he's playing this though, because it's not like lazy slacker. It's a child in a man's body. He's like a true child.
Yeah.
No agency, looking for a true father figure. Yeah.
Is that everything, sir? Sir? Sir?
Out for justice, sudden impact.
Oh, I think I know what he's gonna do.
This is something I have to do myself.
Oh, snap.
Punisher.
Yeah. About to go get those weapons, Cornetto.
Finale. Cool transition into all this.
Another beautiful day in God's country.
Oh, that was great.
How'd you sneak up on him, man?
Danny?
You could just start killing people.
Mom!
Nice. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Cool. Whoa! Wow, what a build-up.
Yeah.
Crazy payoff. Damn. It's like Batman and Robin.
Yup.
Holy shit, he is getting jacked up here.
Oh, Sergeant Angel, someone from London called for you.
Tell him I'll call back. Toothpick and all, baby.
I'll tell him you'll ring him back.
Were
Nice.
twins there the whole time?
Yeah, I didn't realize that
And then
either.
to get, yeah.
Annette, that Sergeant Angel's back. Check out his horse.
Check out his horse.
It's Angel.
The Romeo and Juliet show. Different actor on there.
Morning.
Oh,
This
wow.
town packs heat. They established that earlier.
They did, yeah.
Everyone carries guns. Come on, do
He's
it.
gonna open his door.
Come on, baby.
God. Yeah, boy. Yeah! Nice!
That's what I'm talking about.
That was badass.
Oh, this looks like so much fun.
Let us stop this mindless violence.
No, put a bullet in his head.
You may not be a man of God, but surely you're a man of peace.
I may not be a man of God, Reverend, but I know right, and I know wrong.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck off, grasshopper.
Holy shit, Desperado.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Jesus.
Nicholas!
You got a vest on, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Drop your weapons!
Everything is not like convenience. It's they established all this earlier. So smart. So smart.
Yeah.
Now,
Whoa.
drop him.
Yeesh.
Nice. Nice.
You're a doctor.
Oh, the bad boy shot. That was great.
Danny, let's roll.
What are you thinking?
Pub?
To the Winchester.
It always ends in the pub.
This must have been such a joy for all these actors.
Oh, so much fun.
That doesn't look like CGI fired.
I think that's another Bad Boys thing.
Getting to live out their action hero fantasies. So cool.
Oh, shoot.
Somebody call the police!
No.
Oh, no.
No, Andy's.
Arrest these men!
Wait! You can arrest us if you like. You can throw us in prison and go back to being blind, submissive slaves, or... For the last 20 years, the village has been controlled by Frank and the NWA. They've lulled everyone into thinking this is a perfect village and killed anyone who's threatened to change that.
For the greater good.
You're not seriously going to believe this man, are you? Are you? He isn't even from round here!
Maybe.
It's time to give it up, sir.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Competent Flatfoot!
Get him, Nick.
Want anything from the shop?
This is so Tony Scott.
My, here come the fuzz.
The Hot Fuzz.
Wait here.
Don't go in on your own.
Don't worry. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, no.
They're in. You deal with the store. I'll deal with the trolley boy. Hey? Oh!
Oh. Oh, stop the hound. Whoa. Jesus. God. A lot of quick cuts going on here. Oh my God. He's fine.
Dizzying him out.
What's the situation? Two blokes and a fuckload of cutlery. What do you reckon?
Idea.
Idea.
Ooh.
Ooh, jeez. Why did she slide so far?
Bastardo.
We should get down there.
How?
The way he got down.
Head him off.
Fuck yeah.
Punch that shit!
Woo! Nah, that was nice.
It's like the earlier days of before Baby Driver. You can see him getting his feet wet with it, though. Exhilarating, man. No!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Crazy. Swan.
Grab it.
Nice.
Grab it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. A great shot.
Ah, damn.
Wow, with the kid. Nice.
Oh, you're like towering over your kaiju.
The eyes. Uh-oh.
Out of my villains!
Yeah.
It's not your village anymore!
Woo. Nice.
Full on uppercut.
Yeah, man.
Now just the dads left.
Real action movie shit.
You did good, kid.
Ta.
What's your name?
Aaron Aarons.
Sorry?
What?
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
What a terrible way to die. Oh, no.
It's gross as hell.
Oh, for freak's sake.
Frank, you silly bastard! Frank, this whole thing started because you lost somebody you love.
I'll tell you how this is gonna end.
You son of a bitch.
You shoot your dad in the ass. Oh, that's good.
That's so funny. Damn. What? Swan did the job. That's so funny. Bad boy. This is such a bad boy shot.
100%.
Helicopter. Come on, let's go, baby. Yeah. Here he lives.
Come back to London. Sandford's hardly a fitting place for such an exceptional officer.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
Bunch of bitches.
I kind of like it here. Besides, we have to do a considerable amount of paperwork.
Now you can use AI to do all your paperwork.
Fuck's sake, Nick, this is gonna take ages.
Yeah, it's gonna take all night.
Rarely see this.
Official vocab guidelines state that we say staff and not manpower because manpower's a bit sexist.
You don't mind a bit of manpower, do you, Doris?
Dirty bastard.
Oh, he's found a community.
He's loosened up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that guy. I forgot about him.
You know what you are. A bloody busybody!
Oh! Oh, what? What?
What is happening right now? What the fuck's going on?
Oh, shoot.
This explosion.
Oh, God, no.
What the hell?
What the hell is happening right now?
What is the movie of their life? What?
I thought the movie was gonna like end. What's going on?
Oh, God. Hold on, Daddy. Just hold on.
He's just perfectly there in the rubble after he got shot.
Okay.
1 year later. Okay, that was real. What the hell? That was insane.
I don't get what's going on.
That was so unexpected. Sure, you can say that's like an action movie thing, like the final thing before the actual thing ends. The partner being injured, but just came out of left field.
Hope these are okay. Yeah,
The mom.
they're lovely.
Any officers near the church?
Go ahead, Doris.
Chief, we've had a report of some hippie types.
Hey, Chief.
Sergeant Butterman. Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
Hey.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, well, we just watched Hot Fuzz. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like on here. Also, this is, where's that? I don't know where your bell is. There, say it, Aaron. Say your thing.
Oh, yeah, man. Ring that bell so you can get notified anytime a new video is coming out.
And, of course, Prepper. Thank you for editing down these highlights. These your turnaround's been incredible. So really appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing. Yeah. Well, we have a couple of questions from patrons that we will get to, but I want to hear your thoughts first. Aaron, what are your honest thoughts on this movie?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really appreciated all of the references and the love and homaging to these other films, a lot of which I've watched on the channel. So it's kind of cool, almost like a full circle moment, getting to appreciate things. I saw Heat on the channel. Well, I didn't see the Bad Boys movies. And I also haven't seen the Point Break. But, the movie also gives more context for those. But I did see Bad Boys, just in my own personal time. But anyway, I thought it was a really strong second entry from Edgar Wright. And it was different enough from Shaun of the Dead, where I didn't feel like I was watching the same thing. I never remotely felt that. But you do see, like, sort of parallels and contrast between those two films. But for this movie to stand on its own, I think did a really great job with Simon Pegg and his arc about him being so stiff, and then having the counterbalance of Nick Frost's character to kind of soften him up a little bit, but still being the only person really trying to figure out what's going on, and then having these other people kind of join him at the end there. I thought that was really cool. I thought the action was really strong. And yeah, I just enjoyed it overall. I think I like Shaun of the Dead a little bit more than this one, but I think I had more fun action-wise with this one. But overall, yeah, I had a great time with it. What do you think, man? How you feeling?
Yeah, I like the movie a lot. I know for sure I would put Shaun of the Dead in my personal preference. I would put Shaun of the Dead above it. But it's not about comparing it to Shaun of the Dead, because I was fully aware we were walking into something like entirely different. Mm-hmm. The first thing that really stood out to me is, of course, Simon Pegg as Nicholas Angel, such a cop name, and it's really sometimes I see it with like myself with so many movies that we watch or shows where it can sometimes be hard to like not think about the other character that they were playing. Because in our time, like the uploads might be spread a week apart, but we shot Shaun of the Dead just yesterday.
Yeah.
And, here's an example I can give you is I watched the show Jessica Jones, which has David Tennant as Kilgrave. And then like a year or two later, I watched Doctor Who and got to the David Tennant. It was hard for me to not think about Kilgrave, even though it's a completely different character. I had all this association with it. And to watch Shaun of the Dead yesterday, vastly different character, and not vastly different in terms of like their hair and beard and whatever. They're vastly different overall. And I didn't think about Shaun once when watching it. I was able to, nor did it seem like Simon Pegg was ever acting. He really did the role, you know? Like there's this Adam Sandler movie called You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Have you seen that one?
I'm familiar with it, but I've never seen it.
Well, he did like a lot of rigorous training for it. It's the first movie he ever got like buff for. He did like actual fight training for. And it still feels like Adam Sandler playing a sketch character, though. At the end of the day, even though he really committed to it all around, still felt like doing a sketch character. But I wouldn't even say that for Simon Pegg in this. That's my point. It still feels like a fully three-dimensional character. And I think Nick Frost is a little bit more similar to Ed in Shaun of the Dead, but he's not like repulsive in this movie. He's not like a gross, vulgar slacker or some shit, you know? He's just a boy with little motivation and stuff. But the fact that what they carry over is people who are very different but have some unusual similarity. And their unusual similarity is like they both give each other what they kind of need, you know. That so I'm totally blanking on his name in the movie. What's Nick Frost's character name in this?
Nick Frost's character's name?
Danny.
Danny. Okay.
And like Danny allows him to have a life where Danny gives him the gift of being able to, you know, actually chill out a little bit, have some fun, get some laughs in his life,
watch some movies,
and not take himself so seriously in other parts. And Simon Pegg, Nick, gets to inspire him and help show him the ways to becoming a better cop and being able to. But together, they get to be the action heroes that they like in the movies, and it's kind of cool how the movie really earns its finale. Like there's such a big setup to it, and it hit me when he uses the rifle, the air rifle on the game, that they don't even show him firing that. Like they reserve that whole thing with him using any weapon till the very end. And
smart, yeah.
I love that attention to detail. And it's another movie where I think there's so much detail, way more than I think Shaun of the Dead is, because this one has it's so rapid throughout, and it is like a lot more dialogue to keep up with. But by the time you're in the finale, it's like they've tied up everything. There's a lot of loose ends. There's no loose ends, and everything is like completed. It's a perfectly wrapped gift package, you know.
Yeah, it is super tight, and he's one to not set up things for no reason, and then having those things come back only makes them more satisfying. Even if they're like really tiny things, you know, like the fascist and hag at the very beginning when they come in, and then how that came back in the finale was really funny. Also, the thing with the bomb, and then the thing with the guns as well, and the geese. Like that's what makes for more rewarding experiences, because you ask your audience to pay attention. You don't spoon feed them. And when you do finally come back for these things, it only feels that much better and is that much more rewarding, because you were you trusted the director to, you know, have patience and deliver it in the time they wanted to.
Yeah, they could have easily solely made an action comedy, but they made sure to actually throw in like detective work to make it a true investigation movie, as most of the movie is more investigation, what the hell's going on here, murder mystery, slasher vibes, you know. And I thought that was a smart way to get you hooked into this, because this is a different type of sell than like a Shaun of the Dead, which is very straightforward, you know, zombie apocalypse, right? And here it's like, I don't even remember what the trailers were for this movie. I'm not sure how you really pitch this without giving away so much of what happens in the finale, because the finale is like jam-packed with action. I will say, I think it dawned on me right now, one of the preferences that I think that I have over it, and I'm only using it to illustrate a point, is that, and this is not a bad thing though, is that Shaun of the Dead to me was definitely honoring the movies that it was inspired by, but it really still felt like it was 100% doing its own thing. Whereas this one definitely is doing its own thing, I do think it is a lot more overtly showing its inspirations, though. Like,
Definitely.
it's so much more kind of they border more into spoof at times more than I felt like the prior one did. And again, it's not a bad thing; it's just a different film. And I like the I like seeing like a love letter type of film, but again, like the buddy cop side is very different. Usually in a buddy cop movie, characters when they're teamed up, they're kind of like bitching at each other a lot. They're arguing. It's argumentative, and then eventually they get to like each other and they really bond or some shit. Think about them all: Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour, 48 Hours. They all do that. And this one, their dynamic was very different, and so that allowed for a unique version of a story, right?
Yeah. You never really see someone like that, the hyper efficient cop with the kind of slacker fanboy, and then and then balancing each other out in that kind of way. Because you normally get the the straight edge one with the one that's like more loose cannon or more off the cuff. Like you said, like Rush Hour or High Noon or Shanghai Noon and films of those vein. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Those two actors just work so well together. Doesn't matter what their dynamic is, they find a way to bring those characters in a way that feels organic, and I appreciate it.
What do you think about the action scenes?
I liked the way that Edgar Wright was able to utilize his quick cutting style to make the action like hyper alive, hyper edited. In some of the points, it got a little bit hard to tell what was happening, or just like it was just cuts were a little too quick for me. But I think overall, the kinetic energy of the section of the movie that it was one homaging, but two using that to kind of have this culminative moment largely was strong. But there's just a couple moments where I was just like, oh my gosh, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more time capsule in category, right? Like, this I think you appreciate it more if you have an awareness, and they call out some of the movies directly, like Bad Boys 2 and Point Break, because there's a lot of Michael Bay in here, and there's a lot of Tony Scott, especially, who did Man on Fire, Domino. They did a lot of those like Denzel action movies, and
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, like I don't remember them as like a story or movie, but I do that visual type of style, that like when they're holding up when they're arrested. What is that called? The mugshot moments.
Yeah,
that type of editing is very much like that was Tony Scott, who it's obsessive in the way he does it. It's like a very specific style that he had, and so like those influences are strong, and I think the sound design is such a character in here. Like sound is a punctuated thing in all of Edgar Wright films, and definitely Shaun of the Dead. And I felt like it was more of a character more so here. Like almost every single thing had a sound. It was like kind of meant to be more over the top, I think. Like he'll just hand someone something and go, and it's not even like a close up on the hand or something. It's just a quick little moment. There's so much, or a guy will put his hand on his shoulder or knee or something, and then like constantly. And I started to wonder if there were sound designs that were like, okay, when he does this, any single time he pops up on screen and does this, we're going to use this sound design. And I thought the sound design character choices were great. The editing as consistent as always. Like, I don't understand how Edgar Wright shoots, because there's so much coverage at any moment, and to hyper edit that is seems like a really big undertaking. So whoever his editor is, kudos, man, because that's a fucking hard ass job. Timothy Dalton, what'd you think?
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, he was over the top and charming yet nefarious at the same time, which is an interesting line to walk. I think it definitely plays on some of the expectations we have of him and his career in that regard. But yeah, I thought it was a really fun antagonist to the film, and I thought it was going to be the thing where he was so overt that he was not actually going to be the villain, but the fact that he still was one of the antagonists, and that was more so the twist, still made the movie interesting. So I enjoyed him. What'd you think?
I mean, he was one of my favorite parts of it. I love Timothy Dalton. I think he's such a captivating actor. And yeah, like Doom Patrol, Penny Dreadful. Like I've actually never seen his Bond movies. So I'm only like indoctrinated into old man Timothy Dalton.
Yeah, same.
And I like anytime he's on screen, he has this like magic pull. You know, he really understood the assignment here, and the rest of the supporting cast too. I think does a pretty good job. I felt like I should have liked the Andes more, considering how much time was given to them. And I don't know, I didn't find them like particularly funny.
Yeah. They were all right. Yeah, I'm surprised by the lack of use of Olivia Colman. Granted, I imagine at this point in her career, she's not what we know her to be today, but she's such a strong actress. I think they could have utilized her a little more. Just a bit.
And so to get it straight, to keep their idyllic town in order to win this contest. That's why they were killing everyone.
This is wild.
I could have
such an insane motivation.
Yeah, it's interesting, like how complicated of a mystery it was unpacking, and then how simple it actually is. You know, I was wondering if there's like a bit of an actual commentary they were attempting to make in some way.
Yeah, because when he does his police work, his end of the movie, quote unquote, of like, this is how I figured it out, and this is your motivations. Like, you think it's gonna be about like real estate and like all these things. You're like, no, we just didn't like them because they're kind of screwing up the vibe.
They were ruining the perfect image in order for them to win this contest. And I like how there's only a subtle moment where you see the judges there. Not subtle, but it's a short moment, or you see the judges there, and when this town is under crazy destruction. You know, showing that you guys aren't getting what you wanted. And even the Swan thing coming back was so smart. All these things that feel like innocuous. The movie even sold me more on things that might have just been for bits or to feel innocuous. But then they end up turning out into something that's actually kind of very important for what's to come. And I think the violence, even though this is not the horror one, I think the violence here is kind of shocking, more shocking.
Oh, yeah. When it fell on his head, that was insane.
Or even the joke with the under the chin with T-Doll. Yeah. I'm like, that's fucking gross. Sort of like, Shaun of the Dead, to me, the only really gross one was the guts one. The
douchebag.
Yeah, there's like one death. But here, there was something, like when the thing falls on but it still feels like so heightened in Shaun of the Dead, and you could tell it's like makeup, where for some reason when that thing falls and crushes that reporter's head, there's something that felt more disturbing about it to me than the other ones.
Yeah, also the heads, just when you immediately cut to the heads on the ground, I was like, oh God, not expecting to be that violent with it.
There is something very striking about this one, for sure.
Yeah, it was a trip.
I want to read some trivia, actually.
Trivia.
There you get there.
Wow, we never do trivia.
I know. This is one where I actually want to check it out a little bit. And I didn't find it as funny as I would. Like, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't find it like hilarious, but I thought it was. There's funny, really funny, hilarious, and I found it really funny.
Yeah, because I felt like with Shaun of the Dead, it was balancing more tones, but it was hitting all of them pretty successfully. Like, I feel like Shaun of the Dead definitely had more heart, even though this one had more action and was like more revolving around its mystery. But I do like the sense that both those characters lost their relationships in the beginning of the movie for their sense of negligence towards their partner, but for different reasons.
The first draft of the script included a love interest named Victoria for Nicholas. She was cut from subsequent drafts, but a good amount of her dialogue was given to Danny, often without any modifications. I think this was one of the earlier bromance movies, before Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen, and that made it like super clear. It's bromance. Okay, nah. Nick Frost only agreed to do the film if he could get to name his character. He was also asked to watch over 20 action films to warm up for the role. He only watched one, Bad Boys 2.
That's so funny.
When in costume, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg often were assumed to be police officers. Many strangers asked them for directions, and instead of telling the truth, they went along with it. They claimed it made them feel more powerful. Oh, Edgar Wright originally wanted to call it Hot Fuzz with 2 T's. And Simon Pegg objected, fearing he would have to explain the additional T and hot in every single interview about the film. And goddamn, that is true.
I don't get the two T's either.
I don't even understand what it means. Yeah, the two T's. Okay, here we go. When I was watching the movie, I brought something about this up. Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright interviewed many real. I was saying like it seems like they had to get the dialogue down and the research stuff. That's why I said at one point that they get a cop consult, and they're saying they interviewed many real police officers while doing research for the film. Many lines in the film, such as "I prefer to think my office is out on the street," came directly from those interviews. Cool. The stylized scenes of Nick doing paperwork were inspired by the officers noting that paperwork is a huge part of the job, but is never depicted in cop shows and films. That was another thing. Like at the very end, we were saying, I was like, yeah, so you never see this part. The visual style was inspired by Tony Scott's films. Roger Ebert's bigger little movie, Gloster, was also used as a reference source. Oh, sweet. Simon Pegg lost over 28 pounds in preparing for the role.
All that running.
He was in good shape.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg had weapons training, of course. Wouldn't expect nothing less. I don't know.
Do you want to see? Hold on. I can pull up Rotten Tomatoes. You want to guess what they got?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty high. I would say it's like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I imagine it's high. And I imagine like the critics.
He's gonna beat me to it. No, I got it.
I think the audience would put it at like.
Okay, what'd you say it was?
90% critics, 90% critics, 95% audience.
You said 90% critics?
Yeah.
You're very close on both. 91 for critics, 89 for audience.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of love.
A lot of love.
A lot of love. Well, yeah, overall, really enjoyed the hell out of the movie. Let's ask, there's a couple of questions here that we told the patrons our shooting schedule, and there's one comment here that is super duper nice. Dab Slabog. Greg and Aaron reacted to one of my favorite movies of all time, LFG. Hot Fuzz is a desert island movie for me. Legitimately, every single time I watch the movie, I find a new joke or something to appreciate. So effing hype. I just realized you shot them today. We ain't seeing them for 3 months, damn it. You are wrong. You don't know the upload schedule.
You don't know nothing.
I hope you enjoyed this reaction, my friend. Thank you for supporting us at Patreon. And Crabman says, after this watch, where would you both rank this among your favorite buddy cop films? Whoa. That's a tough question, actually.
There's a lot of really good buddy cop movies.
Well, what's your favorite buddy cop one, would you say?
Oh, there's so many. Okay, off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour 2 is really good, so that's top for me. But there's some good ones. I don't know. I haven't seen the Lethal Weapons in a long time, so that's a toughie. Oh, 8.
Let me see. Let me try to do this in my head here a little bit. I would say. I want to say Lethal Weapon is number 1, but it's probably Rush Hour 1. I would say Rush Hour 1. I'm trying to think like specifically cops. Rush Hour 1. Or let's just look at the franchises. There's Rush Hour. Yeah, this is really hard.
Right? Like the Shanghai movie is
because
Bad Boys. Bad Boys is fun. You know, we got 4 of those.
As I wouldn't put like Rush Hour. I don't have high regard for Rush Hour 3. I like
the weakest of the trilogy.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then like Lethal Weapon. I don't know. I'd probably put this at like, okay, there's Rush Hour 1 and 2 or somewhere there. Lethal Weapon, those 4 would be after those. Yeah. And I have never actually revisited the Bad Boys movie, so I might want to do that. But I don't recall like being super in love with the Bad Boys movies. I remember like really liking them.
I've seen each of them once, but I had a good time with all 4 of them. I think I like 3 the most. I remember 3 having the most heart.
Yeah.
You know, R.I.P.D. That's number 1.
Yeah, I'd probably put this like somewhere there. It would be after the Lethal Weapons and Rush Hours that I love. That's where I would put it. Yeah.
Also, I've never seen R.I.P.D. But you know, let us know if you have in the comments. Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds. But yeah, this one was really good, really strong. I got to brush up on my history and my buddy cops, but I'm sure this will be up there, at least in the top 10.
Damn, that's a tough question. It would be, after the first 2 Rush Hours for sure, the first 2 Lethal Weapons. I'd say best case, it's like 5th. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Keep a look at as we wrap this up here with the final one in the Cornetto trilogy. That one, I really thought I'd remember a lot more with this one. I thought a lot, and it was incredibly like not coming to my mind. And the greater good line, I was like, the greater good. I knew that was from here, but why the town was killing people, I could not recall at all.
Yeah, I want to say I saw this in like 2010, but I also did not remember. The only thing I remember was Yarp, and that was it.
And World's End, that is
that's a blank.
It's going to be like a blank slate for me. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Omni Media. Miguel. This guy's Michael. He's an actual friend of ours. He texts me, I believe, once a week.
Oh, that's cool.
And that exchange has gone a long way. Your loyalty here has led me to finding ways to reciprocate. You are a smart businessman. Seeing how your not just, I don't know what your Patreon's honestly growing like, but your YouTube channel, seeing what your YouTube channel is prospering into, and you are the definition of what it takes to succeed in anything, but especially something like this. Lack of sleep. That's about it. So that way all you can do is run your channel, and your whole life now revolves around getting to them goddamn videos.
Videos and cons. It's all you need in this life, man.
You got to give up the lollipop if you want the bicycle tomorrow. Never quite understood that phrase, but I don't even know if I'm getting it right. But dude, you now have the bicycle. Start wheeling. Start wheeling your way to the millions.
To the lollipops to the millions.
And we hope when you're at 1 million subscribers that you are still pledging the same amount that
right.
you have been pledging this
Still
entire
waiting
time.
for these shout outs all month long.
So, Hadouken, happy May.